Hey guys, welcome back to the Marvel Champions matchup. Today we're going to have round 3 of the Sinister Motives expansion box. We'll have Precon Miles and Gwen take on Mysterio. So let's take a look at Miles. He's got 4 recovery, 9 hit points, hand size of 6, and then there's a response after you change this form. Shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile into your deck. Gwen has a recovery of 3. Hand size of 6 and 10 hit points, and she has an action to choose either to shuffle Ticket to the Multiverse from your discard pile into your deck, or Ready George Stacy, limit once per round. Last game against Venom was pretty brutal. He was able to scheme out, but as a scenario, I enjoyed it a lot. The bell tower, taking the extra boost cards. The extra boost cards can be really nasty, so you have to be careful when you want to attack to damage Venom, because usually you attack and you have your ally attack and then you attack. It's not going to be good because the boost cards will just rack up on you and it will hurt. Trust me. So let's take a look at Mysterio. So Mysterio has a scheme of 2, an attack of 1, and he has a force response called Seeds of Fear. So after you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in your discard pile if it has the illusion trait. Right, so this is going to be a pretty weird scenario from what it looks like. And that happens whenever he schemes or attacks. So yeah, and he comes in with 15 hit points, which will be 30 because we have 2 players here. And so we'll take a look at his scenario, Maze of Mirrors. So contents Mysterio 1 and 2 because we're doing standard. Personal Nightmare and standard encounter sets, and 1 modular encounter set, which is Whispers of Paranoia, which is the recommended. And the setup is to put a shifting apparition minion into play, engage with each player, and then shuffle your deck. So a shifting apparition. So there's 1 for Miles, there's 1 for Gwen. So shifting apparitions are minions. They have 1 scheme, 1 attack, a health of 1. They're an illusion. And they have guard, so we can't attack the villain while they're in play. And when defeated, if this minion was defeated with excess damage, the defeating player shuffles the top card in the encounter deck into their deck. So it looks like this is going to be another encounter deck burner from what it seems so far. So it looks like another one to put in for Electro Power Drain. So yeah. Setup is complete. We'll go ahead and flip over. So Maze of Mirrors has a threat threshold of 8, so 16 for us. It has a force interrupt. When you draw or discard an encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card and then draw a card. Wow. Okay, and it starts off with 2 threats, so 4 because we have 2 people because we're playing 2. And advance by 1, but advance by 2 because we're playing 2. This is going to be a different scenario, that's for sure. So we'll go ahead and draw our hand sizes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miles starts out with the Arachnobatics, a Web Shooter, Surveillance Team, Strength, Government Liaison, and Ghost Spider, which is useless. We'll discard Ghost Spider and we'll get a double life. Gwen, she'll get Ghost Kick, Return the Favor, Jump Flip, what doesn't kill me, Return to Favor, and another Return to Favor. Oh, let's see, we'll win this card here. What doesn't kill me is going to do this right now. We've got 3 Return to Favors. We'll pitch 2 of those. So we'll draw back up. We got to draw 3 cards. So we'll get a Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is another useless card, just for a resource now. 4. Web Breaks is 5, and Pirouette and Punches 6. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this off. Let's spin 2 for a government liaison, so we can exhaust government liaison to play a shield card from our hand, reducing his resource cost by 1. So we'll do that and play spin 1 for. So balance teams that comes in with 3 snoop counters, and you can. Everybody knows you can exhaust it by 1. You exhaust it to spin a snoop counter to take 1 throughout the main scheme. Or off of a scheme, sorry. And let's go ahead and flip over to become Spider-Man. So 2 work to attack, 2 defense. He's got Venom Blast, which is a special to deal 2 damage to an enemy and stun the enemy. And Spider Camouflage, which is a special, so we can get Spider-Man a tough card and we get to confuse an enemy. And let's just go ahead and spin 1 for a web shooter to give us 3 wild resources. This exhausts surveillance team. So we'll take 1 throughout the maze of mirrors, and let's go ahead and attack the shifting apparition for 2. And since this minion was defeated with excess damage, the defeating player shuffles the top card in your counter deck into their deck. So it's going to this card pile, and we get to shuffle this into our deck. Gwen, let's see what she's going to do here. Let's go 2 for Ashley. Spend 2 for a web bracelet. So we have to resolve an interrupt or responsibility on an event. We can exhaust web bracelet to draw a card. We'll go ahead and flip over. So she's got 1 for 2 attack, 3 defense. And she's got dizzy reflexes, which is a response that to resolve an interrupt or responsibility on an event. You get the ready go spider limit once per phase. So let's go ahead and take care of the shifting apparition. So excess damage was dealt, so take the top card in the counter deck and shuffle in our deck. And then let's spend 2 for a ghost kick. So if the ghost spider makes a basic power, uses a basic power, which we did with the attack, deal 6 damage to an enemy. So we can deal 6 damage to Mysterio, knocking down to 24. And we get the ready ghost spider back up. And then let's go ahead and hit him again for another 2. So he's down to 22. Oh, we get the exhaust web bracelet to draw a card, giving us a Plan B. So I think that's all the actions we can do this round, this turn. So we'll go ahead and ready everything back up. Draw back up to our hand sizes. So we'll get a Sky Destroyer, a Global Logistics, a Homeland Intervention, another Homeland Intervention, a Genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luke Spider, she'll draw up and get it across the Spider-Verse. Web of Life and Destiny, a Bait and Switch, and oh, we get Magical Mirage, which is an illusion card. So Force Interrupt, when you would draw or discard an encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face-down encounter card and then draw a card. So we switch it up and get another Bait and Switch. So yeah, go ahead and turn this goes to 5. Mysterio is going to attack Spider-Man for 1. We're not going to defend. So he will do 1 plus 0. So after you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in your discard pile if it has illusion trait. We don't. It's not. So we get hit for 1 point of damage down to 8. Face down counter deck. He'll attack Gwen. She won't defend. So he'll do 1 plus a boost. So choose to either spend 2 mineral resources or deal this card to yourself as a face down encounter card. We don't have any, so we're going to have to so choose either spend 2 mineral resources to deal this card to yourself as a face down counter card. After you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in your discard pile if it has illusion trait. So does it go in the face? So does it go as an encounter card, or does it go as a face in the discard pile? Well, it's not an illusion, so it doesn't go in the discard pile. So it's going to be a encounter card. That will be it. So now we will draw encounter cards. Poor Gwen, she's already got 2. Miles gets 1. Gwen picks up a 3rd. Ouch. Miles, he'll get another shipping apparition. Gwen, she's going to get Masterful Mirage, so that's illusion, so attached to Mysterio. Force interrupt when you would deal any amount of damage to Mysterio. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck instead of discard this card. And he gives him +1 scheme. Then the second one was, actually, pirouette and punch when the cards we can cancel that. But maybe there's something else there. Well, that other one. That's going to +1 scheme. And then he'll block damage. I don't know if we should cancel that one. I don't know that. We'll keep going and see what. So the second one is a Fearmonger. So again, sir, just clear your hand and drop to your hand size. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So we're going to cancel that out. So we'll spend 1. This is the discard pile. What am I doing? So yeah, we don't have pure weapon punch. So yeah, we can't cancel that out because I'm an idiot. So discard your hand and drop to your hand size. So all that's gone. Then we draw back up. So we'll get Spider-Man Hubie, Parental Guidance, Bait and Switch, Phantom Flip, and another Phantom Flip. Discard pile. And the game starts. We draw another card. Now we're going to get a gang up. So the villain each minion engaged with you attacks you. She was supposed to take damage. I think it was just 1 because that was. Nah, 2. 8. So he's going to attack. We're not going to defend, so he will do 1 plus. And then we get another illusion. So 2, so 3, so he's on to 5. And then it's an illusion, so it goes on the discard pile. And then this one is Keep a Secret, so this will go to Spider-Man, so that's obligation. So either go to flip the alter ego form to exhaust Miles, or discard Geek Lee and Jefferson Davis in play. If neither's in play, then it's going to gain Surge. So yeah, we'll just flip back over and get it out of here. Then that's the end of that. So token will pass over. And see what she can do this time. And we'll just have to get rid of that Mirage, huh? So discard that, and discard top 4 cards of your deck instead, and discard. So what doesn't kill me? What doesn't kill me? A Genius and a Jump Flip. So it's not too terrible. And then we'll spend 2 for a Phantom Flip. So after Ghost Power, use the base power, remove 1 5/5 from the scheme. So it's down to 0. And we get to ready back up. Third base, you can exhaust that to draw a card. Give us George Stacy. And then I think we will attack again for another 2. But yeah, we'll attack again for another 2. Knocking down to 20. Over to Miles. What are we going to do here? Those all government liaison, spend 2 for a Sky Destroyer. So it's a 3-call support. Shield vehicle response. I have to play shield card, which Sky Destroyer is a shield card. Exhaust it to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we will exhaust it to restrict an apparition. But because got dealt excess damage, the defeating player shuffles the top card of the entire deck into the deck. This is a really weird scenario, but it's fun. I like it. It's different. And Mysterio, he's a strange. He's a bit strange villain as it is anyway. So let's go ahead and let's do. We'll go Global Logistics. So exhaust a shield card you control. Look at the top 4 cards of a player deck or encounter deck and discard any number of those and put the others on the top or bottom of the deck in any order. So we'll exhaust this. Let's take a look at ours, eh? Should we? Nah, let's do the villain deck. So what we got here? Caught Off Guard, Assault, a Side Scheme was that Weakness from Within. It has 2 boost icons. It's only 1 threat in the place of additional for each card in your hand. And another Illusion, huh? Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of Old Grudge, and then let's take these other 3 and put them on the bottom. That'll work. Actually, we had to. No, it's just an action. We have to be a hero to do it either, so that's alright. Oh, and we flipped the Miles Morales, so we can shuffle a Spider-Man card back to our deck, so Put her right in the shovel her right in the back. And always forget that trigger. Even though I read at the beginning of the game, I still forget it. It's because I have a bad memory. But I'm sure I'm not alone. I don't know, do we want to flip over? Nah, we'll keep Miles. We'll keep him as is, I think, for now. So that will be our turn. We'll draw back up. So Gwen will get a Ghost Kick and a Plan B. And then Miles will get a Field Agent, a Swing In, a Jungle Love. That'll come in handy. And Jefferson Davis. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will go to 2. Mysterio will attack. Ghost Spider, I think maybe this time we'll defend. So he'll do 1 plus 0, so no damage there. He'll scheme on Miles, so he'll scheme for 2 plus. Reveal this card, so peril, so no help. When revealed, choose to either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme to shuffle Deja Vu into any player's deck. Take the damage. We'll shuffle it in ours, why not? Then we will go encounter cards. One gets Induce Panic. It's an illusion attached to identity. You cannot resolve triggered abilities in your hero's print text. Ouch! So triggered abilities are the ones with the bold timing triggers, so she can't do her readies. Alter Ego action, discard 1 identity, specific card. And I can't get rid of it. That is going to hurt her. Miles gets Delusion of Collusion. So that's an illusion attached to your identity. You cannot ready allies or persona of support you control. Oh, well, I have the government liaison, so I can't ready them. Can't use them. I can use them. I can't ready them. As alter ego action, discard an ally or persona of support you control, and discard this card. Yeah, it's not too bad. Token passes over. Let's do this so we can have ready allies or persona supports you control. Canberra, so we'll go government liaison to play field agent for free. And then we will exhaust Sky Destroyer to do 2 damage to Mysterio, so he's down to 18. That comes out with 3 counters. Spend 2 for Jefferson Davis. We'll exhaust him and get rid of the threat. Let's get rid of government liaison to get rid of illusion of collusion. So whenever you would draw or discard an encounter card from your deck, well, it's not from the deck, it was a treachery card, it was an encounter card, so I don't have to worry about getting it with face down. That will be it for Miles. So Gwen. She'll go, 3 for Spider-Man Hubie. So he's got 2 thwart, 1 attack. Play only a one warrior card, which we do. And then when he leaves play, discard top 3 cards in the encounter deck and deal damage to the villain equal to the number of loose icons discarded this way. And we'll just hit Mysterio for 1. That's 17. We'll flip Gwen over. And that will be turn there. Where do you think? Cup. Draw up. So Miles will get Spider-Woman, Go Logistics, Field Agent, and Gankly. When we'll get Ticket to the Multiverse, Young Love, Energy, Ghost Kick, and Spider UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Let's go to 3. Mysterio will scheme. So he will scheme for 2 plus 0. Doesn't have an illusion, so it doesn't go into the discard pile. So it's the 5. Schemes on Gwen for 2 plus. Choose either to spend 2 mineral resources or deal this card yourself as a face down encounter card. We'll use Ticket to the Multiverse to get rid of Gak. So 7. Encounter cards. Miles gets a Evil Doppelganger. So when you would draw or discard an encounter that's from your deck. So it's not from the encounter. So Evil Doppelganger has 1 scheme, 1 attack, 5 health. Evil Doppelgangers plus X amount of scheme, X amount of attack, where X equals the number of identity-specific cards the against player's hand out. So right now, Evil Doppelganger has a attack and a scheme of 3. And then one gets she also gets Evil Doppelganger, so hers will be, she'll get an only 1, so 2. And then token will pass over. We're going to have to get rid of that trigger ability, so discard 1 any specific card at random from your hand. We only have 1, so Ghost Kick it is. So Induce Panic is gone. Let's spend 1 for Young Love to heal everybody 3 hit points, so 8 and 9. And then flip her over. Spider-Man take Doppelganger for 1. She'll attack for 2, 3. Miles. Use Jefferson Davis to get rid of one of them. Surveillance team to get one of them. We will flip over to Spider-Man. We will spend 1 for a field agent. That's 3. Exhaust this and deal 2 damage to the Doppelganger. And then we'll spend 3. Actually, we'll keep Young Dove in hand. We'll exhaust this. 2. Gankly, swing in for Spider-Woman. She'll attack the Doppelganger for 2. And then we'll use a field agent to block one of those consequential damages. So she only takes 1 damage. And then we'll get rid of that. And that will be turn. So we will ready everything back up. Gwen will draw a, should not be in there. So plan B, jump, flip, and strength. Spider-Man will get Agent 13, double life, energy, and deja vu. So when you withdraw or discard an encounter card from your deck, deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card and you draw a card. So this is going to be a face down encounter card and you get to draw another card. Homeland Intervention. So this goes 2. Mysterio will attack Ghost Spider, but we will defend with Hubie. So he'll do 1 plus 1, and after you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in this card if it has an illusion trait, which it does. So 2 damage, Hubie is gone, but we get to discard the top 3 cards in the counter deck for boost icons. So there's a 0, a 3, and a 3. 1. So 4 damage to Mysterio. 13. Doppelganger will take Ghost Spider. She has no hero specific cards, so 1 damage to Ghost Spider, down to 7. Counter cards. Miles. One gets Master Mirage. So attach Mysterio, you would deal the amount of damage Mysterio discards top 4 cards of your deck instead. Discard this card and gets +1 scheme. We've seen that card before. Miles gets the double duty. He gets two mechanic cards. So his first one is Deja Vu. You know, so he's going to either take a damage or place it on the main scheme. So he'll take a damage. So he's down to 8. And it gets wow. Shuffle Deja Vu and James plays it. Wow. So is he getting stuck? It gets stuck into the deck. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. It just gets stuck in there. So every time you draw, you're either putting the threat enemy scheme or you're taking the damage. That is insane. That is an hats off, developers. Hats off. The second one is Humongous Hallucination. So it's an illusion attached to Mysterio. He gets +3 attack and spend marine resources of any type and shuffle the top 2 cards in your card deck and you like to discard this card. Wow, that's crazy. He gets a +3 and she can't cancel that, can she? No, she cannot. Token pass is over. Let's go for Agent 13. 2 thwart, 1 attack, takes a damage. After Agent 13 attacks with thwarts, choose a shield support to ready that support. Boy. So let's see here what we're gonna do here. We'll have Spider-Woman attack the doppelganger. And then we'll exhaust field agent to block one of the damages. Should exhaust the other one to block both damages. Actually no, because we'll keep one, so that's exhausted. That's not. So still takes 1. Agent 13 will thwart for 2. Should exhaust that one to block the damage. And then we can actually we played her, so Scottish Warrior actually could have exhausted that and did 2 damage to 11, and then shoot the ward, so we could read that up. We need to get rid of Humongous Hallucinations. We'll exhaust the Will Shooter to spend a resource. So we can spend a resource for any type, so then we'll spend the wild and shuffle the top 2 cards in your current deck into your deck. Let's get this started. And then we will attack Mysterio, so get rid of that and just got the top 4 cards of our deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No illusions there. Go Spider, let's see what she's going to do. Let's go 3 for Spider UK. So whenever he defends, he deals damage to the attacking enemy equal to the number of well-bred cards we control. Let's go ahead and have Ghost Spider attack Mysterio for 2. It's down to 9. And then we'll end our turn there. Bring all the cards back up. So Miles will get swing in a defense mechanism. Deja vu! So you draw a counter card from your deck, deal to yourselves a face on a counter card and draw a card. Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Government Liaison, Ghost Spider will get Pirouette and Punch, a web bracelet, and silk. Let's go to 7. Mysterio will attack Spider-Man, but will block the Spider-Woman. So he'll do 1 plus 0. Spider-Woman's gone. He'll attack Gwen, will block the Spider UK. So we'll do 2 damage back to Mysterio, so that's down to 7. And then he will do 1 plus 1 is 2. Then counter cards. And there goes our first acceleration token of the game. Miles, so this first one is Deja Vu, so we'll just take a damage. And then we shuffle us back into the deck. Well, if there's any condolences, you can keep it in there, and then you'll never get, what do you call it? You'll never have to get an encounter card for decking yourself. Our second one is Assault, so the villain's going to attack us. So we'll have to shuffle this up. We're not going to defend, so he'll do 1 plus 1 and a boost. So if your ally is defeated by this attack, we don't have to take any great damage. But we don't have didn't have defeated allies, so we will take 2 damage, and then this is going to go in our discard pile because it's an illusion. Put down 5. We want to turn him, so Spider-Gwen take. Oh, that was alright. We went out of turn because he defended. So hers will get as a weakness one within. It's a side scheme, so we'll reveal place 1 additional threat here for each card in your hand. So 5. So that go to 6 with the hazard icon, so we'll draw an additional counter card that's still in play. Move the counter over. Let's see what we can do here. Actually, you know what? Skip that. We'll spend 2 for Pirouette and Punch. We'll just cancel that out and deal 2 damage to Mysterio. It's down to 5. Alright, so that's our turn. Here, so we get to draw that to draw a card. So we get web binding. Let's spend 2 for silk. So 1 thwart, 1 attack, takes the damage to health. Start to place it from your hand if you control another Web card, which we do. Search the counter deck for a treachery and then discard it. And then shuffle the deck up. So what kind of nasty treacheries we got in here that we can discard? Let's see. Assault, Fearmonger, Desperate Fears. Discard card to the number of cards in your hand if at least one damage. Nope, that's not how. Oof, that's a nasty one. Fearmonger is advance, call off guard, hang up, assault. How Shadows of Past? I don't know how Shadows of Past got in here. It shouldn't have. But that's what this card. So I don't know how Shadows of Past got in my deck. So we'll just discard that and shuffle that up and continue. And then we'll have her thwart for 1. She'll take the damage. And then we'll attack for 2. Down to 3. Miles. I have 8 and 13, thwart for 2. So it goes to 4. We'll exhaust Field Agent. Let's block that damage. From the exhaust Field Shooter to play Defense Mechanism. So if their hero uses base power, discard Defense Mechanism to resolve the Spider Camouflage. Let's what do I want to do here? We'll attack for 2, so he's down to 1. We'll discard Defense Mechanism that triggers Spider Camouflage, so we're tough. He's confused. I'll spend a physical, energy, and a mental for Spider-Man Peter Parker. You have to use energy, physical, and a mental to play him. And then after Spider-Man attacks it towards, choose another Web character, raid that character. This 3 should be a 1. So we will thwart for 2. Take that down to 2, and then we will ready Miles back up, and then we will hit Mysterio again to defeat stage 1 Mysterio. So stage 2 Mysterio is 2 skiing, 2 attack. When revealed in player order, shuffle the top card in counter deck into each player's deck. So we has 34 hit points. And then that will be our turn. So we're ready to back up. Draw back up to our hand size. So Gwen gets Phantom Flip, Web Binding, Illusion. So face down a counter card. When we draw a card, we get another counter card because we deck ourselves. So we gotta shuffle this back up. So that is 3 cards. So 4 is Flip and 5 is Web from Destiny. Miles will get Analysis Proud. So we got that's how Shadows of Past got in there because those are stupid encounter cards. So bugger. So that's going back and get rid of Desperate Fears. There we go. It's confusing when you get a encounter card and you're like, oh, how'd that get there? Yeah, because you draw from the deck to put in there, so that's how that happened. So I'll shuffle that back in. So we get Analysis Paralysis, so that's going to be dealt as a face down counter card, so we have to draw another card. So we get Monica Chang, Web Shot, Shadows of the Past, so that's getting down as a face down counter card, draw a card. Deja Vu. Boy, we'll put 1 thread in the main scheme, and then we'll throw this into Ghost Spider's deck. She can have it for a little bit. Actually, no, it has to read the cards. So it's only drawn, so it gets put down as a face down counter card. So we got 3 now. So another card's Government Liaison, that's 3. That's the obligation. So that's an encounter card from your deck, so it's still an encounter card. So that gets down as a counter card. Surveillance team. Well, could you imagine playing this with Star-Lord? This will be outrageous. This will be insane. So yeah, there's my two games I'm going to get. I'm going to get Scarlet Witch against Sandman, and I'm going to get Star-Lord against Mysterio. It's going to be nuts. Nuts. So was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. All right. So this will go to 5. Mysterio will attack. Wu will defend with Spider UK to defend with Silk. Oh boy. It's defend with Spider in the UK, so we'll do 3 damage back. So he's down to 31. Then he will do 2 plus 0, 2. So he's still kicking. With us, we're not going to defend because we're tough. So he'll do 2 plus 0. So tough is gone. These are wins and counter cards. So 1 here, 1 to us, or 1 to Miles, rather. Then we reveal them. So first one is Massive Mirage. Second one is going to be Gang Up. So a villain in each menu you engage with these is going to attack. And yeah. So let's do. Nah, we're not worried about that right now. We'll go ahead and just defend with Silk. So he'll do 2 plus boost, and it's illusion. So 3, and goes in this card pile. Silk's gone. And then our second one is going to be Humongous Hallucinations. Ouch! And Spider-Man. So hero action spend more resources of any side. So I don't know if you can do that. Can you trigger that now? I can't remember. I think it has to be interrupts or something, so I'm not worried about. So first one is add analysis, paralysis. So comes with 1 threat. Has an amplify icon, so boosts are increased by 1. Search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for your nemesis side scheme, and then reveal it and place X additional threat here, where X is equal to the amount of threat on that side scheme. So that will be your Prowler side scheme, which will be tracking prey. So we'll get an additional 4 here. So this goes to 5. But it's just the nemesis side scheme, not the nemesis. So he just stays. So it's just a side scheme. So it won't reveal if Nick comes in with 4 threat. It won't reveal if your alter ego place one acceleration token here. But we are not. That's just the first one. The second one, Shadows of the Past. Oh, well, that figures that one out. So, Prowler's going to come into play. That answers that question. All these are going to go in. And he's stalwart, so yeah, he can't be confused or stunned. It won't reveal if your alter ego form give Prowler a tough stats card. Well, we're not. So. And he's got 1 scheme, 2 attack with 5 health. And then the next encounter card is Deja Vu. Choose either to take a damage or place 1 through the main scheme. Place a threat. Good at the win. Well, Spider-Man should have a damage. What's next encounter card? Rory follows, so it's gonna go to Gwen. So George Stacy, and then they get set aside. Out the game. Shuffle this up. And then the last one is a call off guard. So discard an upgrade or support you control, and if we don't, then it's going to surge. And then discard surveillance team. That's it. So we will pass token over. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's have Agent 13 attack for 1. So Prowler, get 1 damage there. We'll use our Spell Agent to block the coincidental damage. We'll spend bug, I don't have an energy resource. That's fine. Spider-Man will attack 2. So it goes to 3. Takes damage. And then we'll attack 2, get Prowler out of here. Spend a resource of any type. We'll spend a Global Logistics to get shuffle the top 2 cards in the current deck into your deck. So that's gone. Spend 3 for Monica Chain. So 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health, takes a damage, use one's abilities, and then we can search your deck, hand, discard off a copy of Surveillance Team, put it in play and place an extra snoop counter on it, so that goes back and gets 4. Then Sky Destroyer can trigger that to deal 2 damage to Mysterio, so that's gone. We have to discard top 4 cards of our deck, so 1 up, so there's a face down counter card for us. 2, 3. Here's another face down counter card. Well, actually, no, that's kind of, it's not getting discard, is it? Oh, we got to draw a card. So shot goes in my hand. And then So assault goes in the hand. So I mean, discard assault. You would draw this card and the counter card from your deck. Deal it to yourself as a face down counter card and draw a card. Yeah, so we draw a card. So web shot. We draw Fearmonger. Deck is face down the counter card. So we draw a card. Another web shot. And then so 1. Did 2. I lost count now. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 up. Draw a card. Oh, bugger. So we gotta draw 2 more cards. Discard 1. What am I doing? Last encounter deck. So what am I shuffling encounter deck for? Taking a encounter card. Shuffle this up. Jeez, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to draw 2 cards actually. And discard 1. I'm assuming that's how it works. I'll find out when I ask the rules guys. Alright, so now what we're going to do here. We go 2 for a whip shot to deal 4 damage to enemies. We'll do 4 damage to Mysterio, so he's on 27. And then pay for energy resource, which we did. Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I did. I got a moron. So I used Gate League and Government Liaison. There's a 2. It's a whip shot. And then I pay for energy resources. Gate League is wild. So I can resolve Venom Blast. So another 2 to Mysterio, 25, and he's stunned. And then we have market change for 1. And she takes the damage. And as a real team exhaust that. Take 1 off of that. There we go. Alright, Gwen. Let's see what she's going to do here. We'll go 3, 4, weapon bite from Destiny. So, I have to pay for it. We control a web warrior trait. We have the web warrior traits we got to pay for. So that comes in for free. After web warrior ally in his least play, choose a player. That player draws a card. Let's attack for 2. Got a 23. Then let's spend 2 for Phantom Flip. So use the basic power, move 5 credit from the scheme. So we'll take 5 off of this. That could really Gwen back up. Then Rub Bracelet, exhaust that to draw a card. Deja Vu, so that's going out as a face down counter card. And then we get to draw another card. And then we'll attack him again from attack him again from another 2. So 21. And that will be our turn there. So ready all the cards back up. Drawback is our hand size. So we've got Homeland Intervention, Acrobatics, and other can't even talk. Acrobatics. And then we'll get a Pirouette and Punch, Return of Favor, and a Ghost Kick. So this will go to, see, so 2, 3, 4, so 9. Got all these face down encounter cards. He's going to attack, but he can't because he's stunned, and I'm sure when he schemed a while ago he was confused. Oh well. See what happens when you hide stuff. Don't pay attention. No minions. Gonna go Spider Rule to kill my Spider UK. So Web Warrior card. So that's a Web Warrior card. So 1, 2, 3. 18. And then he'll do 2 plus 3, and it's not an illusion. So he is gone. Then I can use Web of Lights of Destiny to choose a player. That player draws a card. So Gwen would draw up to get Return of Favor. No minions there. Encounter cards. Miles has a whole stack of them. So let's see what we get. So Miles, this first one is an Assault. So Mysterio will attack, will block a Maka Chain, so he'll do 2 plus a boost. Choose either spend 2 mental resources, deal this to yourself as any kind of. Deal this card to yourself as a face down encounter card. Yeah, that's about right. So we'll spend 2 mental. And again, search, we get to draw another card. So the next one is a Razor Claws attached to the minion with the highest printing points. If you cannot, this card gains search. So another one's going to be a Slice and Dice. When reveal, Prowler attacks the player with a fewest remaining hit points. Even the player is an alter ego form of that, but defeats a character where no attack was made for this card, gains search. Match for Mirage. Next one, Fearmonger. Screwed up. Screwed up. So that was there. That was not. I don't know why I'm triggering the boost. This goes back. So this card your hand, draw to your hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it gains surge. So like that, nothing happened, so it's gained surge. Which was meant for Mirage. Slice and Dice. Nope. Gain Surge. So now we got Induce Panic. So now we can't resolve Trigger Boot in the box. There goes our specials. And the next one is Fearmonger. Discard your hand. Draw it to your hand size. Go Spider, Homeland Intervention, Dum Dum Dugan. Go Logistics, and Spider-Woman. Gain Surge. We can draw another card. Shifting Apparition. And then another Shifting Apparition. Deja Vu. Put one toward the main scheme. Shove this back in our deck. Now we each have one. next one. Deepest Fears. So, it's a peril card, so we can't get any assistance. When revealed, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards in your hand. If it's one identity specific card was discarded this way, place one threat on the main scheme. If no identity specific cards are discarded this way, take 1 damage. So discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards in your hand. So we have 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so place a threat on the main scheme. So to 11. So only 5 to go before he threats out. We gotta take care of that. And then our final encounter card. We can't ready allies or personas you control. So as alternate action, discard an ally persona you control to discard this card. Alright. Spider-Gwen, she's going to get a deja vu, so she'll take a damage. And the second one is Evil Doppelganger. So that will get 1, 2, 3, plus 3 scheme and attack. We'll move over. Let's see what we're going to do here. First of all, let's attack for 2. 16. Let's go return the favor. So this card is top of the card deck 2. We get a treachery and reveal that treachery and deal 5 damage to the villain. Actually, no, that kick wouldn't have happened. Because that's gone, and then discard top of cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then that return of favor goes on top. Treachery, so he's gonna scheme. Of course he's gonna scheme. Jesus. But no, he's not, because pirouette and punch is going to happen. So yeah, he'll play pirouette and punch. That's the interrupt, so that's not going to happen and deal damage to the villain equal to 1 or more than the number of boost icons on that card. So it had 0, so we're going to deal 1 damage to Mysterio. Whew. And then we get to ready Gwen back up, and then we're going to punch him again for another 2. So he's down to 15. But I think we are going to we're going to lose. Going to lose. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so that's that. Oh, we got to draw a card for that, so it doesn't kill me. And then we'll switch over to Spidey. Agent 13 is going to pour for 2. So that's out of here. And then we will exhaust Field Agent to get rid of that last coincidental damage. She should be ready. Let's go. I could change for 1 for the shifting apparition, and so it didn't have excess damage, so no shuffling there. Surveillance team for 1. So they get 1 off of this. Let's go 2 for Spider-Woman. Since we got a confused villain, confused enemy, reduce it by 1, so we're going to cost 2 to play. Can't get rid of Induced Panic. Yeah, we'll get rid of Sky Destroyer. Oh, that's Alter Ego action anyway, so I can't. Bugger. We'll torque for 2. Put that down. Shifting apparition to get rid of that. And we take top card, shuffle it in. She takes 2 damage. Oh, actually, and then that was it's a late trigger, so we pull on Doppelganger. With Spider-Man on Mysterio for 2, so 13. So he's gone, but so after he attacks, you could choose another Web Warrior character, ready that character. So we'll be ready. Miles back up. And we'll hit Mysterio again for another 2. So it's down to 11. That'll be our turn. So ready our cards back up. This increases by 2. Mysterio will attack Gwen. She won't block. 2. Ouch. 4 and a boot, so draw 3 cards. This card 3 random cards for your hand. 4, so she takes 2 damage. Well, no, she takes all damage. So she's down to 2. Then draw 3 cards, and then discard 3 random cards from your hand. 1, 2, 3. Six-sided dice here, so we'll discard 3. So wet binding. Plan B. and Ghost Kick. Another Drew back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an illusion, so we'll leave this card pile. Doppelganger will attack for 1. Block it. Will defend, so no damage there. Mysterio will attack Spidey, will block with Spider-Woman, so he'll do 2, 5, and then we'll take another acceleration token. He's down to 11. Let's see, hopefully we can take him out. Just should be flipped over. No means there's some kind of cards, so Gwen and Miles. Gwen gets Fearmonger, so this card's your hand, and drop to your hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Surge. Magical Mirage. Miles gets Razor Claws. Attach the minion with the highest printed hit points if you cannot. This card gains Surge, so if the Doppelganger is going to get +2 attack. And he gains Piercing. That's it for that. It's our turn. What can we do here? Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Dum Dum Dugan. So he's got 3 to attack. 5 health, he's shield. So when you use one of your Dum Dum Dugan's basic powers, exhaust with 3 shield cards you control, and then he'll get +1 for that power for this use. So we can exhaust this to put 2 on Mysterio. This exhausts Agent 13, so he'll give him +4 attack. So Dum Dum Dugan will hit Mysterio for 4. No, goes up 1. It was 11. Mirage takes care of that. We'll shuffle this in. Oh, Jervis Davis is a shield too, so actually he'll get +5 now. So go to 6. So 11, so he's down to 5. And then Miles will attack for 2. He's down to 3. Gwen, he's got 3 hit points left. What are we going to do? We will spend 2 for. No, that's not gonna work because we gotta use a basic power. Bugger. There is not a whole lot she's gonna do, so she will just flip over to her alter ego. And then, yeah, that's only takes 2 consequential damage. So that'll be it. Ready up. Draw. So we'll get a strength. Oh, we can't ready him, so he can't be ready, neither can they. Actually, I think she's already ready once, so we'll just put them up to 4. They can't be ready. Old Grudge, so that's going to be a face down counter card. Call off Guard, that's a face down counter card. Global Logistics, that's 3. The other one was 4. Right in the max is 5. This will go to 2, 3, 4. So 13. He will attack us. We'll defend. So he'll do 2 plus 2 is 4. And so 4 and 2, so it'll take 2 damage, so down to 3. As for Gwen, he's confused, so scheme will happen. Doppelganger's going to scheme for 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Schemes for 4. Schemes for 5. That puts us up to 18, and that is game. Wow. Oh boy. So yeah, about this one, yeah, I like it a lot. This is going to be one of my favorite ones. I think this one it's crazy. Having the deja vu just keep on popping back up is pretty cool. The illusion cards, they're a headache. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I might have had a couple goofs here and there, but all in all, I really enjoyed this one. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. For new subscribers, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to see more content, and don't forget to hit that share button to spread the word on the channel. So until next time.